I guess the score was a lot closer than I thought it was, but I'm glad Incendio could pull that win off again. The less tribal we have to worry about, the better. And oh, we got a guest here. Hello.
Okay, so let's talk about the challenge. How did you feel about the challenge? Like, what was your mind going through during this whole challenge when it was happening?
How the fuck was chocolate flavored milk an X? That's all I gotta say. I cannot get over that. Like, I feel like that should be number one. Because I don't Google chocolate milk doesn't mean no one else does. And like, chalky milk's a meme. I'm surprised. It was a fun challenge though. I love Family Feud. I haven't watched it in a few years, and all I can think about is the clip of someone going for like sudden death. And I think the question was like, what does Popeye eat, in reference to the character, like the cartoon character. And this girl goes up to the podium, hits the buzzer, gets all confident, like chicken, and gets it wrong because she was thinking of Popeye's chicken, and I thought it was I think that's one of the funniest moments I've ever seen on Family Feud.
Okay, so your tribe obviously won the second time in a row. If you had lost, who was going to be the vote?
I was pushing Aston as hard as I could because they did not really talk in our tribe chat about anything with the planning whatsoever. They did not say anything until after we got results or after it was over. One of the two. So I was definitely going to push for Aston and was going to stand firm on I refuse to vote for anyone who participated. So that would have left, I believe it would have only left voting either Matthew, Brian, or Aston, which either way, Aston's the only person I haven't spoken to, so it would have had to have been Aston anyway.
Okay, so we are 3 rounds into the game. If a potential swap happens in any near future of this game, who is your potential, like, what is your dream swap tribe going to be?
All right,
Well,
so we're
one person to be on your tribe.
You repeat that, please?
To make it easier, if you were swapping another tribe, who's the one person you would want to see on your tribe?
Okay, so I've been talking shit and being shady for no reason other than to make myself laugh, but unironically, I think, joking aside, I would like to link up with Kevin as soon as possible. Just because it's, for me, I would say it's mostly a comfort thing. Kevin is somebody I know I could get on a call, like a game call with, and not feel flustered as shit. Because obviously, hopefully, doesn't get clocked too hard. Like I said before, like Kevin's the only person in this game I've met in person, and I've never played with an IRL before. So it would definitely make for like an interesting experience for me. But no, I as soon as I saw Kevin's intro, I was like, maybe this could be the game where we can finally work together and stick to it.
Okay.
And I'm just hoping we can do that.
All right. So I don't have any more questions. Jesse, since you are here, if you have any questions for Mike, feel free to ask.
I'm all good. If I come up with questions in the future, I will be asking them.
Definitely. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, we have possibly 2 questions for you. As of
Bring it
right
on.
now, coming from Coming from Mac, our first boot, how are you enjoying the tribe at the moment?
I miss you, Mac. I miss you. um, I think I'm finding myself in a better position with my tribe. Um, Lucy and I are hopefully like this ride or die, hopefully. But if not, then I do know Brian is catching on to her, and so am I. And I think some things that are being told to me are not adding up. And the two of us have just kind of been like low-key comparing notes, and we think Lucy is a lot more dangerous. But for my game personally, I would like to keep her as a shield because she's a really good challenge performer, and if she's out of the game, who's the biggest threat left? Me. So but yeah, no, I feel really good with Joe. I like Joe a lot. I enjoy Madison. We haven't really talked a lot yet. Brian, obviously, other ride or die. I like Brett's vibe, but we haven't really gotten past that small talk yet. Same goes for Matthew. I think our one-on-one has exclusively been poop puns, which is also quite strategy for me because I love puns and I love being funny. And if I could establish that relationship based on that, good. And as for Aston, I just have no relationship or no social connection with them. That was a lot, but yeah.
Okay. Your next question is coming from Lyndon. What does how do you feel? How, how do you feel about the number 29?
Hang on, I got this. I feel about the number 29, I just feel so frustrated on the night I go because I didn't know it was a social competition. I thought that we needed pen and paper, and nobody even cared to listen to me this whole time. And this whole time, I was left out of everything. And to be honest, there was no game strategy in the game. I mean, what happened at the beginning of this game with Jason and Glenna? Because every tribal council was unanimous. I lost my spot. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing the whole thing. Short answer, we love to see it. It gave me a turtle, and I am in love with my turtle.
All right. That's all the questions we have from the VL, and I will stop the recording. But before that, is there any last minute thoughts you'd like to say?
Who wants hot dogs? I don't know. Call back. No, I'm excited we're safe. I'm excited to be here for round 4. I'm expecting a swap because most games do swap after round 3. But if not, I'm in an okay position. I'm good, win or lose, especially with Aston in the game and not having that. I don't know what footing they have versus my position, where I feel like I'm a huge asset in terms of like winning and shit because of the hell did I win? Oh, the brain teasers, just because of that performance. I think a lot of people are more inclined to keep me around. So hopefully they do that.
Okay.